Keene Project Solutions, a modern engineering and construction firm, embracing technology, establishing industry-leading systems and processes, and delivering reliable results to our customers. At Keene, we are passionate about inspiring our team and our customers to achieve great things, offering the highest quality services as an industrial contractor to deliver turnkey projects. Our core beliefs drive us forward. Protect people, build relationships, drive innovation, and focus on end goals, bringing our customers' desired results to life. See how Keene can work for you at ThinkDifferent.ThinkKeene.com.
This game is heating up, folks. Frank squares up like a butcher block on defense. Bonnie with the fadeaway. She's on fire! Literally, that is. The net has been burned to a crisp.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Postgame in a wild quarterfinal here at the Big 12 tournament. Iowa State loses to BYU 96-92. What is it about these two teams? It's crazy when they get together, the stuff that we've seen in the last 10 days. This was a really gutsy effort by the Cyclones. I don't know how you're not proud of the effort that they gave today without Tamin Lipsey in the lineup, really the heart and soul of this program. And of course, Keyshawn Gilbert out of the lineup as well. It took BYU hitting 18 threes today. Unbelievable. 18 threes by BYU. Iowa State had 13. These teams combined to break a Big 12 tournament record for three-pointers today, which is they've broken the record with 9 minutes to go for threes in a game, which is just incredible. Want to thank our presenting sponsors, Country Landscapes, Keene Project Solutions, of course, Central States Roofing, and Fairway Meat and Grocery. Appreciate them sponsoring all of our postseason coverage. We're on the road next week, too, and hopefully deep into the NCAA tournament, as I believe that is the story today for Iowa State. Now, this is going to be a shorter post game. I will do another video following up after I get out of the locker room. Going to go and check on the status of Tamin Lipsey. I feel like the Gilbert stuff is there's just not as many questions to ask because we got them all from him yesterday. I would guess that he's back for the NCAA tournament, and Iowa State will have both of those guys presumably next Friday in Milwaukee if that is how the tournament gets drawn. We'll see. We'll get into that. Looking forward to talking to those guys in the locker room. So this will be about 5 minutes, but it felt like Iowa State kind of ran out of gas there to me in the second half. Curtis Jones just went crazy in the first half, had one of the great 5-minute stretches in the history of Iowa State basketball. He scored 14 in a row for his team on a 14-0 run. Iowa State takes a 4-point lead into the half. And then, again, so BYU did the same thing that they did in Ames 10 days ago where they had Saunders start ISOing him. He goes 8 of 8 from the free throw line. And that's how they closed it out. BYU, guys, like, Iowa State's defense wasn't great today, but they're out their two best perimeter defenders. When the opponent gives up 18 threes, if you would have told me today going into this game, no Lipsey, no Gilbert, BYU's going to hit 18 threes, I think Iowa State loses by 20 or more. So it took an incredible effort by Jones. Then other guys played well too. I mean, Momcilovic was really aggressive. Thought he played really good ball. Jackson and Jefferson combined for 28, super efficient. They were both 6 of 9. Jefferson had the 5 turnovers, but all together, Iowa State was pretty good with only 9 turnovers on the day. They outscored BYU in points off of turnovers. So you did all those things. You were okay. As far as rebounding goes, didn't get killed in the glass, got beat by 3. You're okay. You did all those things despite your injuries to have a chance to win this basketball game. But, man, your defense wasn't great from the perimeter, clearly, but to hit 18 threes 50% from 3-point range, 18 of 36. Man, that's a tough ask for a team that's down, two of the best guards in the country. I'm disappointed. I don't think this is like the worst thing for Iowa State to have a long break now as far as the NCAA tournament goes. So that's a very real thing here. But I am disappointed because of just feels like this season has just been so rigid with these injuries, and there was so much excitement going into it, and there's still everything to play for this team. But it's just disappointing because you keep asking yourself, what if, with this particular roster. And that's the case again with this one today, because it's like, even if you have Lipsy, you feel like you probably win the game, right? There's no guarantees, but the difference between a Lipsy or a Gilbert and a Kelderman is massive. Cade Kelderman pretty good today in 18 minutes for him. I'm not throwing that young man under the bus. It's just there's a big difference there, and BYU was able to really do some things that got Iowa State out of position on the perimeter. They had some open looks, but you got to hit the threes, and that's what they did. But I tip my hat to Iowa State today. I thought that that was an Otzelberger team if I ever did see one. Unfortunately, they fell short against a team that's now on a 9-game winning streak. The analytics say that BYU is a top 5 team in the country right now, the way that they're playing. And, this is a lot like the Houston game, right? Doesn't it feel a lot like the Houston game a few weeks ago, where you lose, but you feel pretty good about it? But then it's just like, I do, but I also, what are you going to look like next week? What is the injury situation going to be like next week? That's what I need to know before I can really take too strong of opinion out of Kansas City. I feel bad for all the people that are here to, go all this way and, have all the injuries, but that's part of the deal. That's part of how this all works. And you get rested and get going next week. Everything's still in front of them. Again, it's just like, you look at them today and it's just like, now you're playing without Lipsy today, and you have Nate Heisey, Momchilla. I mean, how many guys ran the point at a different time today for Iowa State? It's really difficult to get into any sort of a rhythm when that is the reality of your season. And it has been that way since Momchilovich went down. So it's been really difficult for this team to find much of a rhythm offensively. But I was proud of the way that they competed. BYU is a really good team. These two teams just absolutely gutted out when they play one another. I don't think many people leaving T-Mobile today disappointed in the Cyclones. Disappointed they lost, but I thought that they, just got beat by a better team, and they gutted it out, but it just wasn't enough. Ran out of gas at the end. All right, I'm going to get to the locker room. I want to get the injury information. We'll have that all up for you. Again, thanks to our friends Country Landscapes, Keen Project Solutions, Central States Roofing, and Fairway Meat and Grocery. They are the reason we're on the road with the Cyclones. I'm going to head to the locker room. Subscribe to us on YouTube, all throughout social media. We'll have injury updates and all that stuff for you here momentarily on Cyclone Fanatic.